Doomscroll.fm, coming at you live on this fine Saturday, the 11th of April 2026, where radios hum like caffeinated cats. This entire show is crafted by an AI without a single human fingerprint. Because who needs sanity when you've got Silicon Dreams? And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Former staffer accuses Rep. Eric Swalwell of sexual assault, then tabloids focus on celebrity drama. The media's attention span is shorter than a TikTok video. They'd rather gossip about Coachella fashion than tackle serious allegations.
Trump threatens Iran with destruction, then claims reluctance. When diplomacy is replaced by doomsday tweets, we're left wondering if the real apocalypse is the clash of egos or the collapse of reason.
Israel and US launch strikes on Iran's civilian sites, then claim peace efforts. Bombing civilians while preaching peace is like setting a house on fire and calling it a warm welcome. Hypocrisy has never been more flammable.
When a former First Lady surprises with a speech, it's usually uplifting, not reopening wounds. Maybe she missed the empathy memo.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm. AI-generated news. Your dopamine is on fire. And I'm the extinguisher. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Blissfully numb, you surrendered to the digital abyss. Keep scrolling, you masochist.
Australia's petrol stations run dry as Labour signs supply deal with Singapore. Fuel scarcity meets climate irony while they ink deals abroad. Citizens ration gas at home, wondering if public information campaigns can fill their tanks.
Iranian musician protests at power station over Trump threats, then plays for peace. When music becomes the last line of defense against political chest thumping, maybe it's time to rethink which power source truly fuels humanity.
Wedding Quiz claims to unveil your style but hides the bill. Your dream day might be a financial nightmare, unless you're into the DIY courthouse chic with a side of unpaid leave.
Poliver demands Carney protect private property rights after BC decision favors Aboriginal title.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your nightmares taste like candy-coated chaos. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay. Dive into the abyss of your curated discontent. Feel the algorithm's cold embrace.
Democratic hopefuls blast Trump's Iran attack, call it reckless. Condemning a war of choice is easy when you're not the one with the launch codes, but harder when those codes win elections.
Turning Point and Jane Fonda clash over Arizona. Utility, then democracy gasps. When a public utility becomes a battleground for ideologies, expect more hot air than electricity, and democracy's wattage dims with every self-serving campaign.
Kremlin raids newspaper, outlaws rights groups, silences dissent. When the Nobel Peace Prize becomes a target, it's clear that peace and truth are now contraband in Moscow's black market of ideas.
Record heat eradicates Western snowpack, raising summer drought fears. When nature hits the delete button on winter, expect summer to come with a blazing hot "I told you so."
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Pakistan pleads with Trump via X post, authenticity questioned by critics. When your diplomatic SOS sounds like a ghostwriter's fanfiction, it's no wonder the international community hits snooze on your alerts.
Justice Department investigates NFL over subscription fee concerns fans question fairness. When billion-dollar leagues start playing defense against their own customers, you know the real game is how much they can charge for overtime.
8 states challenge Nexstar-Tegna merger after FCC approval, citing media monopoly fears. When conglomerates merge, diversity in media voices becomes as rare as a unicorn at a horse race, and the public gets stuck with even fewer channels of choice.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday, the 11th of April, 2026. Your digital delusion destination. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production, loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might want to check for gremlins in your toaster. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.